Well, happy Saturday from Vance, Alabama. Bama! I said Bama. It is I, your cruise director for expediting and courier driving, the big, and I do mean big, and dare I say big D. Coming to you live and in person from the pilot here in Vance, Bama. Bama. Here you go. Take a look. This is the life of an expediter. Now, my van is clean in the back. I just finished cleaning it. I always do the back first because, well, folks, make it load. But the front end is a disaster. You can see my boots sitting up there. I picked them up while I was cleaning up the back. Got to get the front end cleaned up today. Then I'm going to take it over there to the Blue Beacon and get the van washed. It's filthy. But before I get started, today's exciting topic. Have you subscribed? No? Why not? Have you hit the bell dingy? Gotta hit the bell dingy. And give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. I'm going to first give you a little recap of my week so I can tell you how I've been doing. And hasn't been bad. And then you can, we're going to get into all the drivers and things I've talked to out here and what I'm hearing. And it's quite interesting. So stick around for this one, folks. This one's going to have drivers, comments from other people out here, new and old, and you can hear what's going on. I started out delivering in basically Dallas. It was one of the burbs outside. I went to Dallas and I unloaded Monday morning and sat all day Monday. So that was like 1,486 miles. So let's just say 14. When I'm doing mileage, I kind of butts it a little. 1,475, in case I'm wrong. Then from there, I deadheaded all the way down to Houston because we had a load out of there. There's no difference in the two places, folks, just so you know. But it was north of Houston by about 60 miles or something. So I deadheaded over there, picked up, and went to St. Louis, the Illinois side, and dropped that off Tuesday night. So that was, I think, 800 miles. Hippie. And you deadhead 200 or something to get it. But it is Houston, Dallas, that area, so be happy you got it. I get there and I get like a 1,250 mile load to Tucson. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I got another load out of El Paso. I had to move over to El Paso to get this one pre-booked to go get it. To Vance here, which was like, let's see, that was 1,350. It was like 1,250 here. So let's just see how the miles 10, 17, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 48, 75, about 4,900 miles. That's not too shabby. And the weekend's tomorrow, Sunday. So I got 2 days. Now I'm just sitting here today because, well, I'm beat. 3 hours sleep on a couple of these loads. I keep telling you, you got to manage your time and get some sleep when you can. Well, 3 hours, 2 nights in a row, running direct. It was tough. If you can't do that, don't come out here. But there's a good week, mileage-wise. You know, how it's going to pan out, well, we'll see. You know, dollar-wise. That's what really matters. Now, the first thing I'm going to address is a lot of the BS you're being told. and why I think you're getting told it. I mean, you go on these channels, oh, you shouldn't be taking anything under $3 a mile. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. I'm making bazillions of dollars, blah, blah, Skippy. You're all stupid, blah, 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 blah. And not one of them show you anything. Nothing. Why would they give you rates so high? I want you to think about this, because I've been thinking about that for a couple days. I mean, you get one guy on there who basically will show his printout. This isn't it, but he'll show his printout of all the jobs he got for that day, and he's a carrier. He's a dispatch, and it was 10,000. Okay. Well, it's not 10,000, but he comes out with 5,000 and 6,000. I have $6,000 here for the week. Or $10,000. I made $10,000 for this week. No, he billed out $10,000. See, there's a difference in how this works. Now, what he isn't telling you on $10,000 of a bill out for that week, if his truck's moving 4 or 5, whatever he's got to pay those people. At least 80% of it's going to them. So, for $10,000, that's $8,000. Poof! Gone. Heart and breeze. Now he's down to 2, which isn't too bad for a dispatcher to sit around and do this. But wait, there's more. He has to pay his high insurance. He's got to pay his load board fees. He's got to pay all that. So when you start getting down there and you get down to about $1,000 after all those dumb expenses come out, doesn't sound too good now, does it? $1,000, $1,500. So you see that. But why are they telling you and showing you this? They want you to sign up with them. That's right. They want you to come over, sign up with them. Get out there and drive for them so they can make money off of you. Stick around. It's going to get better. It's just a slow week. Right? Which is why you see drivers moving around like musical chairs. And why do these guys say all these high rates? Well, if you're hearing Stephanie's Flowers Expediting company over here, because there's a Stephanie's Flowers truck over here, is paying $2-3 a mile. Where are you going to go? You're going over there. Well, we got you one at 75 cents a mile. Oh, wait, whoa, $2-3. Well, yeah, but this is different. This is a contract. We do it for that. Oh, okay. After a couple of weeks of getting that crap, they're like, don't worry. The people on there are telling you all this great stuff who never show you any proof are bringing more people in. Amazing how this works. And here's why I bring that up. Because I was in El Paso. I think his name is Jerry. Hi, Jerry. From Panther. He's over there. And I went around, there's like 20 vans sitting there. I could probably had a used van sale. They were just all over the place. They were in the front. They were at the back end. They were all over. That's normal for that place, to be honest. But I asked a certain question because I was gathering information. What kind of rate you getting out of here? Because I'll tell you what I was getting out at. It's around 75 cents. Now, you can sit over there and roast all weekend if you want, or you can get yourself out of there at about 70, 75 cents and feel happy you did it. My other loads were coming in at 95, averaging. This one sucked. But don't feel bad. Every driver there had the same 70 to 75 cent rate. Where's all those $10s, $20s, all in? Where's all that at? You hear it, but where's it at? 20 people, approximately, all getting the same damn rates. You would have thought there would have been at least $1.20 in there somewhere. $1.10, something. Yeah, I call it the art of the BS. The art of the BS. You're being bullshitted. Why lie to you? Well, here's why. You get out here, okay? They want you to come out. Then you can't find freight, so you sign up with one of their buddies because, man, as soon as you put out there you're having trouble, boom! You're instantly inundated by people. I can give you money. I can keep you running. I can make you monies. Your bottom feeders going after the prey. The other guys are pushing the lambs to the slaughter. That's right, they're pushing you up there, put fans. I mean, people ask about these mega carriers, you know, Panther, Bolt, and them. I can give you my opinion. They want a van in every town. Every town should have a van in it. Why? Because then they can bid on you. In fact, you're not making money. It's not a problem. They don't give a shit. It's about them. Remember, dispatch is about them making money, not you. Just so you should know. So, dispatch will dispatch you on a load. It makes no damn sense in hell because they made money on it and they got a good hit. You get your cheap rate and go on. Is now the time. Well, I've been watching videos and things about vehicle depreciations and things. Well, considering I came from that industry years ago, I can tell you what's going on in that industry. You can buy a new van for about $50,000. Now, it may take 9-12 months to get the damn thing because Amazon and the RV industry is grabbing everyone they can get, so you're on the bottom of the scale. That's right. That's why they're not available. Amazon's picking every... Go over to Kansas City. Pull around behind the plant where they're making a transit. They're all sitting out there lettered with Amazon Prime with the little thing with the little smiley thing at the end. Yeah. Everyone, the whole lot's full of them. Tell me I'm wrong. Go up to Elkhart. Drive by the RV manufacturers and see all the ProMasters and Transits sitting there in the lots. Tell me I'm wrong. They've got them. You just can't get them. Why not? Well, they're sitting there. That's why. Jeez. I mean, come on, folks. Common sense goes a long ways. It really does. Oh, God, this is... Here's what's going to happen. And I'm going to use an RV model to explain it because I've looked at RVs. I just sold my tow behind. I got to be in Thursday this week to, get it ready. Friday, take it over, sign the paperwork, get it out. I sold it for more than I paid for it. I made a profit. $4,000. Cha-ching! Used it for a year, got $4,000 profit in return. It's rolling. It's out of here, buddy. And don't feel bad. They're saving about $8,000 from the dealer. Here's what they're doing. Go trade your vehicle in. Take it over there and trade it. They're going to try to lowball you so they can inflate it and go over. And here's what I'm talking about. I'm going to use an RV because I've looked at these and I know these numbers real well. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. A Thor Axis 24.1. Now, you can look it up online and get a picture of it. It's a little Class A SUV type of small Class A RV. In 2015, the 2015, I could have bought it new for 70 grand. Today, new, that unit runs over 145. Yep. It's called inflation, folks. So, that being said, what it did to the used market is this. I can buy that vehicle now with 50,000 miles on it. A 2015 for 70 grand. Now, that's the sticker price of 70 grand. The person that bought it probably paid 60 when they bought it back in 2015, or maybe 58,000. They want you to pay 70 at 50,000 miles. They're selling it for a profit. I can't be upset about it. I just sold mine for one. But here's what's going to happen. You see, right now the market's hitting right here. Okay. Used vehicle prices, the SUVs. There's a report the auto industry gets. I have friends in the industry. I can get a hold of those reports and I look at them. Subcompacts are up 1%. Now that doesn't sound like a lot. 1%. It's huge. It's huge nationally. Like the Armada I had, that luxury Armada, they're down 2.5%. In real dollars, that vehicle just dropped $2,000 to $2,500 in value. Your trucks, everything, are going to start doing this because they're gas guzzlers. Prices are high. People don't want a gas guzzler. Can't imagine why. Subcompacts are gold. Woo! Yeah. Those are gold. If you have a subcompact, something that's really fuel efficient, don't let that go cheap. They're worth a fortune right now in the used car industry. If it's in really good shape, you got a gold mine. Prepare to make a big profit. Sell it outright. Don't be a dealer. The dealer's going to try. Well, they'll give you $1,000 or $2,000 more than it should. they're going to try and sell it for an exorbitant amount of money. So here's what's going to happen. Take that 2015 Axis 24.1 that they want you to pay new price for, actually over the new price. And the market's stagnating now. It's starting to taper. And the lots are starting to fill up with used vehicles and new in the RV market. New car sale, new car inventory is down. Subaru in Ohio's down 89% on their inventory on lots. Just to give you an idea of what we're talking about. They run between 65 to 90%, all the manufacturers on the lots, new-wise, which is keeping prices inflated. Now, that being said, in a year or two, that market's going to adjust itself. The bubble is going to pop. And when it does, that thing you bought for 70 grand that you probably will owe 65 on by then, it's going to recoup its depreciation that was already on it. In other words, at $65,000, say $70,000, it lost 25% the moment it hit the street. So let's make it, let's see, it's 70, 80,000 would have been 20,000, so 15. So it's worth 60 the moment it drove off the lot. They depreciate 2 to 3% per year, and every fourth year they take a 20% or 10% hit, depending on what type you have. So this vehicle that should be right now selling for about $40,000 that you paid $70 for, that's right, it's going to be worth about 30, maybe 25. Excuse me, maybe 25. Think about that. You're going to owe roughly 65. It's going to be worth 25, and you're going to have $40,000 of negative equity. That's what's happening in vans too. You go out there and buy a $65,000 van that sold for 40. There's 25,000 in it. That van's going to depreciate over a couple of years. You're going to expedite it and store really some high mileage on the damn thing, and then it's going to be worth, I don't know, 20,000. You're 30 to 40,000 upside down. Don't do this. Do not do this. This is crazy. You're buried, and you have this huge payment. Oh yeah. And people are getting rates in the 70 to 75 cent range. So what you got to look at is this. Let's give you an idea what that looks like. Okay? Give me a second here. Gotta get my calculator out. I grabbed it when I had it a second ago. But anyway, so let's take a 1,000-mile load. 1,000 miles. At 75 cents. Now let's go 80. 1,000 miles, because it's a nice round number, at 80 cents a mile equals $800. But you got to pay gas. That's right, you got to pay some gas. So divided by roughly 17 miles per gallon, unless you got a turbo. The regular transits get about 17 and a half, 18 miles a gallon, just so you know. So I'm figuring 17, you're going to use $59 or 59 gallons of gas at the average price of $4. Can be higher, and you're going to spend about $250 of that in gas. So we take 800 minus 250. You're making 550 bucks. But wait, there's tolls. You go into Dallas, you're going to get tolled to death. So take $25 off in tolls. You're at basically $535 or $525. I can't even think. I'm tired. You can see that. So you're at $525. But wait, you have insurance and your van payments too to come off of that. So your $800 is going to go down to roughly $500. So to drive 1,000 miles at an average speed of 60, because you ain't going to go out there and drive 70, 75 miles an hour. You're going to be between 60 and 65 to get to 17 miles per gallon and not tear the shit out of your vehicle. So you're going to do 16, 17. You're almost 20 hours of driving to do that, to be honest. Just so you know. You get stopped, get gas, things of that nature. So you're going to, so let's just get your return 500 divided by 20. It's 25 bucks an hour. I want you to know what the numbers look like, which isn't horrible. Okay, that's not horrible. You know, I mean, You can drive for Kroger's and deliver groceries in around your area they start you out like 19. Everfront does it. And within a year, you're up to 20. All benefits and stuff. You get 25 this way and stay at home overnight. Tempting, isn't it? We tell you it's a lifestyle for a reason. Now I'm going to have to do some things with my feet because I have some nerve damage in some feet, so I'm going to have to get that corrected. So I'm going to be off a couple months. I'm planning it to hit so that I'm going to our soap conference, working on opening another retail store, which I always advise people to get a good attorney, because when you get a good attorney to look at your contracts, you're shocked at what you will find. And yes, I found things in there that I had a good attorney in real estate look at to tell me this is bullshit. I'll give you an example of what I mean. It's off the topic, but what the hell, you get what I'm talking about. It's a 25-year-old outlet mall south of Columbus, and they want me to be responsible for the air conditioner. If it breaks, I get to replace it. Things like 25, 30 years old. I don't know if it's new, what's going on, but I'm not going to replace the unit up there. Not my unit. Why am I giving them a free air conditioner? In the contract. Read your contracts. You'll be surprised what you're going to find. I can tell you that. But in conclusion, is it a good time to come out here right now? I would say no, because you're going to pay a fortune for the van. Fuel is outrageous. Insurance is going up. The market is flooded. Everybody's jumping in vans thinking there's money to be made. There is, but I lost 6 or 7 subscribers instantly. Last post I did about people doubling up and taking cheap loads, find a good load, evaluating freight all the way across the boards. Truth must hurt, doesn't it? Truth hurts. Big D say, work smarter, not harder. Be patient. Hope to see you at the expo. Al and I will be there. And we're going to, after we do the seminar and thing, we're going to be answering each of your questions. We'll hit some topics in there, answer some questions. But afterwards, we will answer each and every one of your questions. That's right. We will stay, go outside, go somewhere, sit down, and answer each and every one of your questions. You just have to walk up, sit down, and say, this is what I'm going to ask. I want you to give me the truth, and we'll give it to you. Point blank. You can either like it or not a problem. It doesn't affect us. We don't take it personally. Big D saying, let's go try and make some monies. Later.